Finally, Manchester United have made up their mind to sign a midfielder and a left back. And according to reports, we are almost getting a year ago soon for Carlos Baleba after we reached an agreement on personal terms with him last summer. And then, according to reports, we made inquiries about Balde of Barcelona. So honestly, these guys are really solid options. So I'm very, very impressed. But then, my own problem is with the club. Why do you have to wait till the season begins before you want to sign the actual players that we need? The whole world, even an unborn child, will watch Manchester United today and tell you that, oh, we need a left back, we need a defensive midfielder. Everyone knows except Manchester United. These two positions is the most important gap that needs filling. Why do we have to wait for the season to start before we have to make attempts to sign these players? We already know we are going to sign Baleba since last summer. Why do we have to wait till 3 days to the window? For context, Manchester United have never completed their summer business before the window starts. The only 2 times they've done it was 2007. And the second time it mistakenly happened was 2018-2019 under Mourinho. And in that season, the Premier League changed its rules. The summer window ended before the season started. So in that season, we signed Fred, Dalot, and Legrand before the season started. Ever since, we've never concluded our business before the season started. You wonder why our players don't always perform at optimal level. You wonder why our players are not always ready until mid-season. And sometimes, not until end of season, they are not always ready. You wonder why? Because they did not have pre-season with their new club. There was no pre-season. There was no time for them to blend. There was no time for them to understand the tactics. How will you now understand the tactics when you are playing matches on Wednesday and Friday, Tuesday and Saturday? How will you be able to understand? Because of the workload, it's difficult for these players to adapt. You be doing that when the season is already going on. Sometimes we don't move like a serious club. With the way our season went last season, I was thinking by now we should have been done with our business by now. The entire players that we signed should have been embedded by now. It should have been blended. They should be ready to start tomorrow's game against Hull. But well, classic Manchester United. We would rather wait till the season starts for us to sign players. But my question is why? Why? If you take them time for them to blend in, there's a chance that they may even end up flopping. It's crazy. Look at Ugarte. He did not enjoy pre-season with us. By the time he came, it was the pressure on the team was already too high. We wanted him to come and solve the problem, and he could not. Then we rather him to flop. It's too crazy. If we want to start moving like a serious club, we need to start signing our target as early as possible. Blend them in before the season starts, so that they will know what to expect. Right now, obviously, we are not going to play the first 2 games with Baleba and the left back. We are going to at least see them before maybe in the next 5 games, and by that time, we will know that we are going to be under pressure already. It's crazy, man. Everything with Manchester United is just different. It is not different for the better. It's different for the worse. Slow dealings, you can't say you buy at terrible rates. Everything is just crazy with Manchester United. It's unbelievable.